Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Zoom conversations. This is something we've been doing for the last couple years, just when we get together and talk about some of the technology that we've been exploring and look further into it and get everyone's perspective on it. My name is Phillip Gerson, and I help run the Senior Vitality Program at Curry Senior Center, where we provide older adults with technology equipment and training. I'm here with two of my colleagues, and I'm going to allow them introduce themselves. Nana, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Nana. I am a senior health educator at Curry Senior Center, and I'm glad to join you today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Terrie, and I am also the health educator at Curry Senior Center.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for joining us. And so, yeah, just first the reason that we're really talking about this is because the video calling industry, or just the universe of video calling, definitely blew up with COVID, and we started using it way more than we ever did before. When did you guys start to notice that, really you were constantly on video calling, whether it be at work or with family or whatnot?
Well, constantly video calling, probably with family, because we are 12 hours apart. Now probably even, well, a little bit less, but it helps us connect when we need to. We have planned days when we actually call each other. That way we don't interrupt each other's schedule or sleep. And helps us stay more connected, because email and snail mail these days is too slow, and it's best when I can see them face to face.
And so were you doing video calling a lot anyway before COVID because you had family across the world?
Well, we also had our scheduled days and times when we called each other, but we did it more often during COVID, because especially when somebody got sick with COVID, we definitely called a whole lot more to check and encourage each other and just get updates in real time.
Okay. What about you, Terrie?
I think that's similar to my situation. I think that I tend to use the social media video calling a lot more, especially during the first week. I think beginning of the pandemic, maybe back to 2020, and definitely friends and family will be the priority to my main contact person will be, because like I have families in China, which is they are 16 hours ahead of the United States. And also during COVID, we also will plan like a virtual game night with friends and family, which that will be a lot more fun, even though we don't get to see everyone back then and during the lockdown. I think that video calling and plan a virtual social gathering that was fun.
Yeah, I feel like video calling kind of became, maybe before the pandemic, we would say, okay, let's meet up. Let's meet in person. When can you do it? When can I do it? And so it might be like 2 weeks from then. But then post pandemic, it kind of became like, let's just video call in, a day, because that's much easier to organize. And so, yeah, it's interesting to see where it'll go from here. But one reason I really wanted to have Terrie and Nana specifically is because, like I said, they have family all across the world, and I've noticed each culture tends to use different video calling apps for whatever reason. So I was really interested in that. And so we were going to talk to Nana first, and she's going to be telling us about Viber, that app for video calling.
Yes, Viber, we actually started using Viber before we started using any other apps such as WhatsApp or even Facebook Messenger. So, and Viber has a cool features that other apps did not have back then, or may still not have now. But a lot of features a lot of apps are very much advanced these days. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, this is what Viber apps looks like. It is purple. Let me open it. And this is what it looks like when you open with chats. You can chat as well as call. let me click on the call button right here. You can invite people to join Viber, and a lot of times all the contacts that you have on your iPhone will automatically be uploaded on your Viber as well. Then we will go to more. This is the all of its settings. The good thing about Viber is that you can call landlines or mobiles in the world for a very low rate. So if someone doesn't have a smartphone, or you do not have an international plan on your phone, you can use Viber to make those phone calls all around the world to landline of your friend or family. Another thing that I like, you can also read personalized news on your app, and you can take notes and then share these notes with your friends and family to sort of something that you want to share with them later. You can back up your chats and view it on any device. And the last but not least is the sticker market, which is very fun, and a lot of them can be free. It also tells you if you have new stuff. So the free stickers are very funny, and basically are meant for anyone and anything in the world. So and Viber has its own sort of Viber girl. I don't think you can download it from this list, but if you go to my chats, and if I want to say right, you can already see the Viber girl in this chat with LOL, and I will click on this funny face at the left bottom corner, and this is the Viber girl right here.
Nice.
Yep, and you can type a message, or you can switch between multiple stickers. I have this panther, Black Panther, and Black Panther, and one of my favorite was the cat. And this one comes in Russian and in English. So a lot of times, if I this is to say goodbye, just like the cats do, or if it doesn't like something. Anyway, there's lots of fun stuff. As far as stickers. So, and you can back up your media as well on this app, and you can take pictures, send pictures on your phone calls and on your chats. So lots of fun stuff.
And so for the video chatting, how many people can you have at a time? Actually,
you can create a group.
Create a group.
I don't know what the limit is, but I think we tried with about 10 or 12 people, and it worked when we tried it with our Russian cohort. So, yep.
And do you think the reason it took off amongst the Russian community is because of those because you can call landlines for free on Viber, or a discounted rate?
I think landline kind of was added a little bit later, but it was one of the first video calling apps before WhatsApp came, and before Skype even became available as an app. So it became popular that way. So a lot of people from my Russian friends and family that we were talking through Viber.
Okay, and so we're looking at an iPhone now, but people with Android devices can also use. You can be on the same call as someone with an Android, right?
Yes, absolutely. You can be on the same phone call as long as they have Viber app and are in your contact list. You can connect with them.
Okay.
And we have a button here, right, that says Add Contact. So, and if someone doesn't have a Viber app, and if this person is in your contact list on your iPhone or iPad, you can actually send them the invitation to join Viber. It will come to their iMessage.
Okay.
And the joining is very easy. You just have to enter your phone number, verify, and you also even have your own QR code. So you can scan the QR code or share your own as well.
So the QR code is to share websites or to share the meeting address?
It's to add your phone number. Instead of typing your phone number, you can just scan the QR code, then you will be automatically added.
Nice.
To your contact list. Yep. So that's it.
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask you was about scheduling calls. Can you do a call on the spot, or do you have to schedule it way in advance? How does that work?
Yeah, you can make a phone call on the spot. You don't have to schedule it in advance.
Okay.
It works exactly like your phone. You're just using Viber, and it doesn't charge you. So it uses Wi-Fi or internet on your phone to make the phone calls.
Okay, and what if you wanted to schedule a call, like you and your family members all want to be there at the same time, you know, like you said, 10 people want to be at the same place at the same time?
Then you would create a group and let them know to be there at that time.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll show up.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And Terrie, did you have any questions for her or anything?
I think that is it the Viber can also use, like, you can type a message and also just audio calling instead not only video calling but also audio. Okay.
Yes. If you choose just to make an audio call, you can do that, and you can definitely send messages as well, just like I did with the stickers.
And so if one of your Russian speaking students came to you and they say, I want to get into video calling, which direction would you send them? Towards Viber or towards Skype or?
Well, I think every app has its own advantages and disadvantages. So whichever one they choose to do, and whichever one is also available for their friends, whatever their friends decide to do. And I would say Viber is pretty available for everyone, and you can also use it on iPad. For example, WhatsApp is not available for iPads at this moment. Yeah.
Okay. But a lot of Russian speakers also use Skype, right? Those are kind of the big two, Viber and Skype.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you, Nana.
Absolutely.
So next we are going to move on to Terrie, who's going to be talking about WeChat. So yeah, if you want to share the screen, Terrie, and tell us just a little bit about navigating the app and just a little bit about it.
Okay, I can share a screen. Okay. So the WeChat app is on the bottom in the middle of my phone. So the WeChat is a green color with the two little conversation label. So when I log into it, it will just show you on this page. So they have on the bottom of the WeChat app. So I am on the chat right now. As you can see, the green button shows green color. So this chat means that you can see your recent conversation with your most recent friends, and then when I click to contact, there it will be. It shows your list of friends. It listed alphabetically, and then on the Discover page, you can see there's a different features on the WeChat. So the WeChat app is the most frequent use in China user. I think right now, up to today, I think they have almost 1.38 billion of users around the world. But then China, they are most frequent use. And I think that WeChat starting to become the biggest app social media in China since 2012. They are slowly emerged to WeChat, and then right now they are, even up to today, they are also advancing the technology. You can also people in China, they are frequently used. I think that when you go to China, you ask everyone, oh, what is your best contact social media? Everyone just provide their WeChat instead of their phone numbers. And right now they have a feature. Why it's so common in China? Because the WeChat right now, they have the a feature is it's called WeChat Pay. So when people go out, they don't really carry their wallet, they don't really carry their cash. All they carry just their phone with them, and then the WeChat app, because like they can go to wallet. So in the wallet here, I only have $15, are not USD, but it's in yuan, RMB. So when you click that, people just use that to scan and just pay, just go out there and pay grocery via the WeChat Pay. They just scan their QR code in order to pay for it. So I think that's one of the most common feature that why people carry WeChat so much. And so you can also, there's so many different ways to connect with your friends. You can type a message on here. You can see the little white strip, and then you can, when you click the plus label, you can see there's some different ways to call your friend. You can do video call, you can do a voice call, you can also send pictures to your friends, and you can also audio record. You can hold to talk, so you can record your voice over to your friend. So when you do the video call, you just click the button next to a video call, and then your friend can just answer when their phone rings.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds
what
like
I like.
WeChat, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it seems like it's kind of more encompassing than a lot of the video calling ones. I mean, because it has, options to use it as a wallet, and to keep track of your calendar and all kinds of things, not just video calling.
Not just video call. Yeah, they have so many different mini program as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I like on WeChat, like despite all the different options that you can connect with your friends and spend quality time with your friend, not only you don't have to meet with them, you can just spend quality time with them virtually. And also if you send something wrong, like let's say if I send something wrong, I can hold the conversation, and then I can do recall. So you can recall within 2 minutes, so your friend won't see any wrong message that you sent unless they are already on the screen, they are staring at the screen, then they will see your message. But that feature, you can also avoid the confusion during the conversation. You can recall your message within 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then here you can also see similar to Viber, there's so many different stickers that you can send with your friends. And then when you add your friend, you can click on the chat, you can go to the chat button, and then on the top right corner, there's a plus label. So once you click that, you can add contact, or you can scan people's QR code. Mm-hmm. You can also add contact by entering their phone number or their WeChat ID and anything. So, and then one tricky part of the WeChat is when you create an account, when you're a new user, when you create an account, you have to verify by one of your friends.
Yeah,
so
I ran into that problem. When I tried to set it up for our program, it was kind of sent down a rabbit hole.
Yep. Yeah, I think because people use WeChat to pay for their as a way of payment. So I think due to security reason, and I think the WeChat policy tried to reduce the maybe illegal user that may be registered. So they need a friend verify your identity. Mm-hmm. And then so on Discover on the WeChat, so not only you can video calling your friend, and then on Discover, and when you click the moments is where your friend can share their status, they can share their picture, just like a way of their just like showing the day of what happened, the daily life with your friends. And then when you click channels, you can watch some little fun short videos. And then the mini programs you can see here, you can actually plan a game night with your friend, and there's so many different mini games that you can play with your friends. And then also similar to Viber, when you do a video call, maybe with a multiple user, multiple friends, you can also create a group. And then I think the maximum you can do as a video chatting maybe around 10 to 15. But then as a group, you can have 500 people or 500 plus. You can add them as a group. So right now here, I have 57 groups. I have 57 people in the group, which is that's like a majority of my family, like cousin's son, and all the people.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you go back to, oh yeah, so what's channels about?
Channel, so it's when you watch little short videos. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's where you can watch videos.
Okay. So it's kind of like, wow, there's a lot on this app. So you basically have like a little mini like YouTube / Instagram on there kind of at the same time.
At the same time, yeah, there's so many fun. That's why how people can spend almost like 4 or 5 hours a day on a WeChat. Not only just video chatting with your friend, but also there's so many different features that you can utilize it.
And do a lot of the people that you communicate with on WeChat keep their daily story going? They're kind of like, do a lot of people keep their social media going frequently on there?
Yeah, I think that most of the people, they like to even just to share a picture of a picture of their food, or just something they want to a status, or even you can share your location with your friend on the moment. So here people can just type in random things that however they're comfortable in sharing with your friend group. So not everyone can see your moments, but only when you added a person as your friend, then you can see their moments. For some of the user, you can also put the setting for stranger, you can see up to 10 of the moments. So it depends on how you set it up. So people just share and also you can see people advertise it as a way to do business on the WeChat. So there's really so many different purposes when you use WeChat.
Do a lot of people use like avatar as their profile?
Avatar?
Yeah, or like an emoji kind of?
They don't use avatar that much compared to Facebook or any other social media. I think most of the people, they use their person a solo picture as a profile picture, or a little comic figure as a profile picture.
Okay.
But you can see there's a different so many different pictures when people use as their profile. And then you can also see, when you click people nearby, you can also see anyone that close by to you, maybe within I don't know how far away. You can see people who actually have their WeChat downloaded on their phone. You can also connect with them. You can see whoever is nearby when you click nearby. Yeah, but due to safety reason, of course, I don't think that don't use any people nearby.
Yeah. And so like I was asking for Viber, is it you can either, it sounds like if you have a group, you can kind of have a scheduled time to meet, but you could just call on the spot too, kind of one or the other.
Yeah, you can call on the spot too. So they don't, unlike Zoom, or you can schedule a meeting ahead of time, and then they don't link the meeting to the Google Calendar. Instead, you can just tell them on a message, or create a group message to see, what time do we meet, when, what day of the week, or you can also call them on the spot.
Okay. And then I wanted to ask you also, why do you think that a lot of Cantonese speakers are drawn to WeChat versus Zoom, Skype, those types of things?
Yeah, I think that WeChat, so before WeChat is become so common, they have a social media called QQ. That one is also one of the social media back in the time, maybe 2008, 2005. And then ever since WeChat came out, and I think I think people start using it back in 2012, 2011, 2012. Yeah. And then I think that since then, everyone has been using it. And that's why that majority of the Chinese people or in the Chinese community, they more rely on this app to contact with their family members. Back in China, this is the most right now. It's the number one, the top app they use to connect with each other.
And I assume then it's more like, you guys could probably speak to this, it's more accommodating for a Cantonese or a Mandarin speaker, right? All those features are ready to go, you know, where it might not be the case on an American developed app, right? Where using another language can be hard at times. Nana, would you say that's true for Viber as well, that it's just more accommodating for a Russian speaker?
It is accommodating. However, if you want to change the language in Viber, you would have to change the language for the entire device. So, but it is also available in Russian, which is good. And yep.
Okay. And Terrie, for WeChat, can you have the iPhone set to English but do WeChat in Cantonese, or does it have to be all or nothing kind of?
It has to be all, and you have to do a whole setting on your device. So you have to set in Chinese in your device so that you can use WeChat in Chinese. And then WeChat, not only you can use it on the phone. They have the iPad version, and then you can also they have also a web version, so you can log into your computer.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, Nana, did you have any questions about WeChat?
I noticed that, I think it was in the chat option, that there was a red card and transfer buttons. What do they do?
So when you want to log in your WeChat app on your computer, for example, you have to first download it, WeChat on your computer. Then when you try to log in via your computer, then you can use because first of all, I think that the WeChat has to be the main version of the WeChat has to be on the phone. So when you try to log into your iPad or you try to log into your computer, you have to use your phone to scan the QR code that will pop up, whatever on your iPad, either on your iPad or on your computer. You have to use your phone to scan the QR code to log into the other devices beside the phone.
Fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much to both of you for joining us today and teaching us about apps that we might not be used to or be aware of, and just letting us know the ins and outs about it. We always encourage everyone to subscribe to our channel and visit our website at curryseniorcenter.org, where you can learn about our organization as a whole. We always are appreciative for likes and comments and all of that. And we hope you guys have a wonderful day. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.